Hey folks, back with another WordPress tutorial video. This time I'm going to talk about the footer widgets area. So on the demo site here, you'll see in this area, this is a custom footer widget area that I have created. And for your site, it may contain something like these three widgets: contact, upcoming events, and follow us. On another site, depending on your design and your requests for your design, it may contain something else. So in this example, here's a client who I have done an email list subscribe form, the contact information, a small photo gallery with a few examples of within their larger photo gallery, and the social media icons. So on the demo site here, I'm going to show you how to control the content within these particular widgets. So in the dashboard in WordPress, you're going to go to Appearance, Widgets, and this is going to be called Abell Footer Widget Area. So in this case, these are the three widgets there. And if you click the down arrow, you will get the content within each widget. So the title in this case is contact. So maybe I'll change that to contact us and just click save, and it automatically shows on the front end. So if I go and refresh this, it will say contact us now. I can change that information. So if I want to use the text editor, I can do it this way. If I want to just use the visual editor and not deal with any HTML code, I can do it this way. So in this case, I'll put my own address in there. And for email, I will switch. No, I'll stay on the visual editor. Just highlight that, click the link, and it's already going to the contact page. But just so you know, that's where you change the link there, and that's how you do that in the visual editor. I'm going to click save, go back here, refresh, and that information is updated. So I'm going to switch over to the third one, the social media icons. I'm going to make that smaller, click the down arrow here, and I'm going to change this to, first of all, I want to make this go away if I can. Sometimes WordPress will give you little pop-ups that refuse to go away on your browser, depending on what browser and what kind of operating system you're using. So I'm just going to ignore that for right now. So for this widget, say I want to change this to contact with or connect with us. So I'm going to do that. The other options it's giving you here show labels for your icons for each social media channel. Add HTML to those links, which do different things. I wouldn't worry too much about these. Alignment for your icons, style for your icons. So whether it has a colored background and a white icon or something else, I'm going to leave it how it is. Padding around each icon and the size of each icon. Here are settings for global color settings for each icon. You can set these, but with this plugin, I suggest setting each icon color individually, and that's what I've done in this case. So right now they're white with hover colors, which you can see there. So I'm going to click Facebook just for an example. If I wanted to change this normal color, I would change it there. I'm going to leave that white. If I wanted to change this, the hover color, I would change it there. So maybe I'll make this more brilliant blue and save. So then when I go back to the front, you can see that's the darker blue. If I hit refresh, it's going to be a lighter blue. So if you need to change the links to your social media channels, you do it here. So in my case, I want to go on my website just to show you an example. Here's my Facebook page. Here's my Facebook page URL. So I'm going to highlight that, copy it, go back to the widget, paste that in there, save it. Just thinking about it. Sometimes WordPress also can get hung up depending on your host and depending on what browser you're on and your operating system and your internet service provider and a lot of different factors. So give yourself patience. If you get a spinner like this, don't worry too much. Sometimes you might need to refresh, hit reload. I'm going to go back to that one. It looks like it did save, or it's trying to save. I'm going to go back to the front end, refresh, just to test it out. And my internet's down. I'm going to disconnect and reconnect my internet. Refresh it. It's back up. And try that Facebook link. Still hasn't updated. Let's try it again. Paste that link in there again. Save it. Saved right away. Refresh. And it goes to my Facebook page. So that's how you make changes there. The middle one here for events, I'm going to, in a different video, talk more about managing events on your website, how I've built that functionality. In this video, I'm just going to show you what that events widget does, and it just controls the settings for that widget. So if you wanted to increase or decrease the number of events that show in that widget, you want to change the title or limit it to featured events or show widget only if there are upcoming events, you control that here.